I'm Victoria Grant and I'm a London-based milliner hat maker. England is regarded as being the most traditional hat-wearing country. The British love their formalities, and we've got all of the pageantry and all of the ceremonies that go back throughout history. I get a great buzz out of seeing my hats worn by Madonna, Ilse and Rihanna. Really fabulous, iconic people. I think people just enjoy an excuse to get dressed up. People wear fabulous hats to Royal Ascot and Goodwood races. I saw her head through the crowd and I recognised one of my hats with VIP on it. And funnily enough, she was actually hosting the VIP party within the champagne tent there, so that was quite fun. Here we are in Notting Hill, making our way down to the Portobello Market. This is where I get my real inspiration from. Pearl buttons, which is where it all began for me, with my pearly kings and queens flat cap that catapulted me into being a milliner. We are just about to come up to my absolute favourite boutique for buying jewels. It's like a candy box to me. Love it. I'm 100% tactile. I need to see the jewels and I need to feel them and I need to touch them. Beautiful, look at that quality. Delightful little detailing there. The bowler hat was originally invented by a farmer in the English countryside. He needed something protective to wear on the farm. It quickly found its way down to the gentleman in the city and, of course, Winston Churchill. Look, it's my dad. I've always been hugely inspired by your pikeman and musketeer duty at the Lord Mayor's show.
I guess probably the first thing that you loved was my steel morion.
When I first found my way into millinery, I had a lot of fun in creating sort of couture helmets, but creating it into a more wearable piece of art. Look at these fabulous hats.
Look.
This is a fabulous sculpture which is really showing the golden age of millinery.
Now I've just remembered another wonderful tradition in the city which takes place during the Lord Mayor's show. His sword bearer wears an amazing hat. There's a little pocket inside and it has the front door key of the mansion house. And this is where the expression comes from, keep it under your hat.
Ooh, fabulous. Got some very high-profile requests for the upcoming royal wedding.
Ooh. I saw one of your hats on television.
See, the BBC were the main coverage for the event. It was voted the best hat there. So that was,
Oh my goodness me, your lovely atelier. Oh wow.
This teapot was given to me by a complete stranger. He came up and just presented me with this absolutely incredible piece of quintessential tea-drinking art.
I've actually got a picture of when you first wore a hat.
Oh, wow! Head to toe in newspaper couture.
And what's that on your head? You called that a hat?
My clients would come to me because they want something that's really different, with a really unique twist to the design.
3 years ago, I came to see her in the studio and, fell in love with one, which is a motel. And when I was wearing it at Burning Man, so people were saying, motel, have you got any vacancies? Brilliant.
I'm recreating this bullseye hat, which is one of my favourite pieces. The steam is allowing me to stretch it, and also it will be shrinking it. This block's been made by Boon and Lane, who are the oldest block makers in the UK, in Luton. I hand place each of the crystals one by one, and also along the feathers, which I've also steamed and curled to get that devilish shape. You've got an amazing complexion. I think there's a lot of colours that you can wear. I think you'd be really beautiful in some crystal veils, so we should try that.
I feel like Alice in Wonderland.
There's an escapism to it, and it's just being able to express yourself. Don't feel limited. Try it with this and this. So I tend to work on maybe 4 or 5 different pieces at a time, and they all move along in their different stages. There's a lot of work in a top hat. The process is between 3 to 5 times longer than any other hat. A lot more stiffening going on, and you have to block it in several parts, and old-fashioned technique, but of course I like to put my contemporary artistic twist to it. This hat is going tomorrow to Madonna. Very playful, tasseled miniature top, which I think she'd look amazing in. The person absolutely wears the hat. For the hat to wear the person, I would have failed. So I think this might be my favourite for the races.
It's just so pretty.
I can't actually tell you where my ideas come from. It's almost like a present from the universe, to be honest. Sometimes if asked, do you have to really be as mad as a hatter to come up with all these designs? I think the answer would simply have to be absolutely yes.